Fly girl, what up? Fly girl in the building. Fly girl in the shop. Fly girl in the salon. About to show you how to take down some crochet braids. I think I did this a video like this before on how to take down the crochet braids. I can't remember, but a couple of my clients, actually a few of them, keep asking me to do it, to show you guys, because they love to get crochet braids. They get them faithfully, but we spend a lot of time during their hair appointment because they do not know how to take the braids down themselves. They're afraid they're going to cut their hair out, which is a very legitimate concern. However, it can be done. I take mine down all the time. Again, I've been doing hair bootleg. Again, I'm a bootleg beautician. I've been doing hair for a long time, so I'm comfortable doing it. But I think if you kind of understood the proper technique, you'd be more comfortable doing it. So the first thing is you have to understand the concept of what crochet braids are, how they're installed. If you understand how they're installed, you probably can understand how to take them down. So the first thing, the basis of crochet braids, is you're going to start with a cornrow with your real natural hair. And that's what you want to avoid cutting by all costs. Do not cut into the braid. Then you use your hook, you loop on the hair, and then you knot it. Some people do 1 knot, some people do 2 knots, some people go as far as 3. I do the 2 knot method. So those knots are your safety markers, okay? If you can locate those knots, you can take your hair down without cutting into your braid. Now, I would recommend for those doing their own hair and they can't really see in the back, you can feel the knot. Once you locate that knot, cut right above it, okay? So if you're really comfortable, you're doing it to someone else, or you've just been doing it for a while, then you can cut directly through the knot or underneath the knot. But you have to understand, if you cut under the knot, guess what's directly under the knot? Your braid, your real hair. So you don't want to cut that hair. You will become a bald head shouty. So unless you got the face where you can rock the bald head look like Jada Pinkett or Tony Braxton, Halle Berry, one of those people, and even they don't walk around with plugs cut out their head. They have a real dope fly haircut. So anyway, if we can get in there, and my disclaimer is my daughter has had this hair, this loose canker-line hair installed in her hair since Christmas, and it has held up nicely, but that's why you see all the new growth. So don't talk about my baby. She's had it up for a long time, and it actually still looked pretty okay. But it's just time to take it down and wash it real good and put something else. She's going to get box braids next. So anyway, if you could see where the knots are, you just cut right above it. And then you go ahead and pull your loops. You're just going to have to wait now. And sometimes I cut directly above it initially just to get the length off of the braid and get all that hair away from the knot so you can really see. And I did that one pretty fast because I did the invisible crochet on the outside, so she could part her hair in multiple ways and it would look like, you know, natural hair. The middle is done with the regular crochet method. So I don't have that extra piece. It's really hard to explain how to do the invisible crochets without actually showing you. So in the middle, I think you'll be able to see the regular knots better. Okay. Can you see that? Big old bulky knots right here. Cameraman. Okay. So you're going to cut right through them or above them, right below them. Just don't cut into the braid. Your client's French braid or your own, you will be mad. You do not want to cut a plug out. So now you can see her real hair, the real braid. She got a ton of new growth. Jesus, look at that. And I tell you, this is a protective style, honey, and it grows your hair like crazy. My daughter's hair look down to here. Okay. And then you also, I don't know if I could find some on this section. I kind of already did 2 sections before we started filming for you guys. So I'm not sure that I'll be able to find a tail of her real hair, but you do want to be careful even when you're cutting above the knot, because sometimes your real braid might pop out. This is her real hair. So this is sticking out. This is the tail end, and when I first do it, when it's fresh, I crochet it within these braids and I sew it down so you can see the black thread. But over time, I guess it just loosens up. So as you can see, it's kind of hard to tell. So if this is just popping out and you cutting real fast, you could snip this off. That ain't what you want, honey. So take your time and do it. Even I get excited sometimes because I've been doing it a while, and I'll be cutting, getting scissor happy. And honey, I sure did one day. I cut a plug out. I wasn't even mad. I just couldn't believe I did it, but I wasn't even mad because I keep my hair up so much. It's like, who gonna see it? And my hair is so freaking thick. Oh my God. I didn't even miss that little piece of hair, but at the same time, that is a tragic thing to do. Honey, I be watching TV, talking, probably cooking, doing everything at the same time. Women multitask. But you got to take your time. Don't be rushing through this, especially if you're doing it on yourself. I'm going to go a little faster when I'm doing it to somebody else. But yeah, honey, I just wanted to show you how to do this because, you know, my clients, when they come get their hair done, their appointment is stretched out. It's a very long appointment because I had to take the hair down. So if the hair ain't taken down, you know they ain't washed it. So we have to wash the hair and all that. One time my sister tried to do it because I was going to be in a hurry. And I didn't have time for a long hair appointment with her. So she took it down herself. Took her 4 hours. And I laughed because I say, how in the world can a person stretch this right here out for 4 hours? I don't understand. It's just not a 4-hour job. But if you're not a hair person, you know, not everybody has that gift. I do not have a green thumb. I done killed about so many flowers, and then finally I just accepted. Look, your girl ain't got a green thumb. I can't grow stuff. It just ain't my gift. So if you one of those people, honey, don't even try it. Just go to your stylist because I don't want you to cut your hair out. That is tragic. No bald head shorties over here. But pretty much that's how you do it. I think this video is long enough. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. I hope you learned something. Remember to cut. Be careful when you're cutting by the knots, and just take your time and go real slow because you don't want to cut the real hair. That's the whole thing, avoiding the real hair. So the knots are your guides. Okay? So thanks for tuning in with Fly Girl. I had so much fun with you guys. Till next time, Fly Girl out.